wall was the reporter I was referring to, who was affected by tear gas and then later shoved as an officer grabbed her camera and pushed her backward as she was still trying to get a breath of fresh air from the amount of tear gas pepper spray that they were using. Other examples include Linda Tirado, who is a freelance photojournalist who was documenting the first weekend of protests in Minneapolis at the end of May, and she actually had lost her left eye because she was struck with a rubber bullet. Then we have Tampa Bay Times reporter Divya Kumar was knocked to the ground by a bicycle officer and arrested and held for a couple of hours before they finally accepted her media credentials. And she worked this was in Tampa Bay, and she worked for the city's newspaper, and they still didn't acknowledge her credentials as legitimate. Similarly, Chai Kin was tackled to the ground and arrested during an election-related protest in New York City on November 1st. Alyssa Shukar is a photojournalist who was on assignment for the New York Times in Kenosha, Wisconsin on August 25th, covering a protest that was sparked, that one started, even though there had been some protests taking place there. That one was because a black man, Jacob Blake, had been shot and killed by police, and she was struck by a rubber bullet right on the hand that was holding her camera, and it shattered her index finger, requiring surgery and weeks, and kept her out of work for several months because of how severe that injury was.